I know I've been negative so far. Probably too negative. I've roasted Nintendo more times than a Smash Lobby roast Little Mac mains. I've clowned on cloud ports, called Joy-Con drift a war crime, did I? And I've absolutely eviscerated entire podcasts made by people who think they understand Nintendo, but never even owned a Wii U. Like, come on. If you didn't spend real human hours trying to load Miiverse just to post a blurry Pikmin drawing, or suffer through Star Fox Zero trying to figure out where the hell to aim, you're not qualified to talk about innovation. You're a tourist. You bought a Switch for Mario Kart 8 and you think you're a historian. So trust me when I say this. Dragon Drive, the wheelchair basketball game launching with the Switch 2, is actually good. And it's not just good, it's important. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again. The second Dragon Drive dropped, the internet did what it does best. It mocked what it didn't understand. Wheelchair basketball? Street ball anime energy? Characters doing layups and backflips and sports chairs? The memes made themselves. And to be fair, Nintendo made it real easy on us. But underneath the chaos, one thing is clear. The game isn't just a gimmick. It's not a satire. It's not some weird flex to go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's a game that takes disabled athletes and says, here's your spotlight. You're not a background character, you're the star. And honestly, that alone makes it stand out in a gaming landscape where the default protagonist still has stubble, a tragic backstory, and the personality of wet cardboard. Yeah, I've never played Battlefield 5. Gaming has a long history of screwing up disability representation. When disabled characters even exist, they're usually NPCs in need of help, side quits with an inspirational quote quota, or the classic, we added wheelchair access to our main menu and called it a win. Cool. Gold star for the accessibility checkbox. But you know what? Dragon Drive doesn't even do that. It doesn't frame disability as something tragic or something to be pitied. And honestly, it's not disability, it's differently abled. So, should update your memory on that one if you know what I'm saying. It frames it as part of the sport. You're not overcoming anything here, except for, how boring the game is going to be. You're competing, you're outplaying, out-finessing, and straight up dunking on people. The characters have swag, rivalries, stories, and none of it is about being disabled. It's just part of who they are. That's real representation, not tokenism, not inspiration bait, just inclusion as a default. This isn't some tiny indie passion project with 600 followers on Twitter and a Steam page, who am I to say, that still says coming soon. This is Nintendo. This is the same company that gave us Ring Fit Adventure and thought we all had living rooms the size of aircraft hangars. So that's a good thing, I guess. Nintendo putting its weight behind a game like Dragon Drive sends a huge message. Games starring disabled people can be mainstream. They can be launch titles. They can be fun as all hell. That opens doors. For devs, for players, for everyone who's been told, that kind of game won't sell. Well, guess what? It's here, it's real, and it looks better than half of the generic shooters clogging up the release calendar. This isn't representation, it's validation. Let's address the weirdos, the ones whining about virtue signaling, or saying stuff like, why do we even need a game like this? Newsflash, bucko. If a game about wheelchair athletes makes you uncomfortable, the issue isn't the game. Take a look in the mirror, bub. It's you. Nobody flinched when Rocket League said, let's make cars play soccer. Nobody blinked when Splatoon handed kids ink gun and said, make turf war adorable. But suddenly a game with disabled protagonists is unrealistic? Nah, miss me with that energy. This isn't about political correctness. It's about expanding what's possible in games. It's about saying you belong here. Your body, your experience, your story, it matters. And it can be fun too. Because fun and representation aren't mutually exclusive. We've just been trained to think they are. So, maybe I've been negative before. I've dragged Nintendo harder than they deserve. Have I? I've got a collection of Wii U discs no one asked for, and a deep personal hatred for the phrase New Super Mario Bros. But Dragon Drive, this is progress. This is representation done right. And if you can't see the value in that, maybe sit this one out. Or better yet, play it. You might even learn something. Or at the very least, get posterized by a dude named Rocket who wears neon goggles and trash talks in Morse code. Yeah, you might. Either way, games like this are how we move forward. Pun intended. Now go play it. Or don't. But maybe shut the hell up until you try it. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited for the new game, Dread and Drive? Are you going to play it?
Are you going to think about it?
Are you going to think about it? Are you going to pre-order it? I'm waiting to see if there's more than one mode, because... Okay. Anyway, I love Nintendo. So excited.
We love you, Nintendo.
So excited for the Switch 2. And, yeah.
Philly Gorilli out with another video.
Thanks. And thank you for watching. Bye. See you guys in the next one.
We will see you. God willing.